A 5% increase is projected for Polkadot by May 17, Digital Coin Price suggests. But first, let's take a second to assess the latest price behavior. At this time, Polkadot has fallen 5.2% and is positioned around $1.266. Now we move to the analyst's outlooks. Coin Price Forecast believes the price could move to $1.28 by tomorrow, which is nearly 1% higher. CoinLore expects Polkadot could move toward $1.30, roughly 2.6% higher. According to CoinCodex, it might advance toward $1.308, an estimated move higher of 3.3%. A different forecast by Digital Coin Price expects Polkadot might head higher to $1.331, a potential gain of 5%. And lastly, Gov Capital Collector projects the price at $1.356 by May 17, which is 7% above today's price. This is the top return projection of all we covered. That's the full picture for tomorrow. Time to see what else is ahead. Now that we've seen the forecasts, here's the breakdown. Analysts' numbers point to a move between an increase of 1% and an increase of 7%. Considering all forecasts, Gov Capital Collector is at the top with 7% gain in value by May 17. Therefore, you could receive between $10 and $70 for every $1,000 you invest. When evaluating probabilities, Coin Price Forecast has proven to be the most reliable, with a 86.8% chance of success. By merging all 5 forecasts, I've established a single consensus view. The consensus forecast points to Polkadot moving higher by about 3.8% in the near term. Here's the detailed picture. Consensus modeling indicates a 3.8% move higher. This implies that your capital could gain by the same 3.8%. On a 1,000 example, the move could potentially translate into about $38 gained. Consensus figures indicate that the chance of this forecast being realized is about 61.9%. At this point in the analysis, let's review the 3-day forecasts. The short-term signal from Coin Price Forecast is clearly bullish. The direction also noted by CoinLore is clearly upward. Meanwhile, CoinCodex views the short-term path as moving upward. According to Digital Coin Price, the price path is meanwhile set to rise. Likewise, Gov Capital Collector describes the trajectory as climbing steadily. By merging the individual forecasts, the consensus shows Polkadot trending upward across this short-term period. In conclusion, 100% of analysts are aligned on Polkadot pointing in an upward direction. From this overview, the majority stance signals Polkadot could climb in the short term. 2 days ago, 5 forecasts went live. Now it's time for a quick review. In the end, the closing candle marked $1.315. The closing price showed that just a handful of forecasts were accurate. If we look at forecast accuracy, the best result came from CoinCodex. Let's break it down now. Yesterday's trading session contained 4 forecasts inside the range. When it comes to ROI, a few forecasts turned positive, led by CoinLore with 1.1%. And now the overall results are on screen. Everything in one view. Crypto Predictions reported $0.084 accuracy, while forecast probability was 38.6% and ROI minus 0.8%. Take a second and decide who deserves the top spot today. Now let's take a moment to look at tomorrow's return expectations for Polkadot alongside a few other coins. Polkadot remains below the leader as Toncoin shows 9.9% growth potential. In this section, Polkadot is compared with 4 randomly selected cryptocurrencies. A wider comparison can already be found on my website. We're done for today. Subscribe now so you spot the next possible rocket early. Catch you in tomorrow's forecast batch.